Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, more game, more game, more game. Look, I got a good one today, man. I'm excited about this one because this is one of the biggest keys to being successful in the dump truck business. What I'm going to talk to you about today, right? All right, so look, before we begin this video, I surely want to shout out my channel members who diligently support this channel and its success for over the last couple months. I want you to know I appreciate you and all that you've given towards the country CEO being able to bring forth this game consistently and to you live and direct, right? All right, so I just want to appreciate you guys, man. Y'all just don't know how that makes me feel as a person and as a just as a person that's trying to give the game real and raw, be transparent, holding nothing back. Like I told y'all, we ain't selling no dreams, no pipe dream. This stuff is real. I'm a living witness, and I'm seeing success stories every day, and I want to see more success stories happen as a result of this game, right? I want to see you win. All right, so look, got a good one today, man. Look, 4 keys to automate your business. 4 keys to automate your business. Country CEO, what you talking about, Willis? Well, what I'm talking about when you get to the point of automating your business, that means you have gotten to a point that you're establishing it. It's got a good foundation, and you need to get to a place where your hands don't have to be on everything. You don't have to be everywhere for the system to run smoothly. All right. That's when you can lay back. You don't have to micromanage so much, and you got systems. Listen to me well. Systems in place that ensure that your stuff going to run smoothly like it needs to run. Now, am I saying that you're going to be able to take your hands totally off? Nah, I doubt it. You ain't going to be able to do that. But there are certain systems in place that you need to put together that'll enable things to run smoothly, and you're not all over the place, torn here, torn there, pulled over here, pulled over there. You got to do everything, and you just, it's going to stretch you thin at some point if you don't do that. And God forbid if you own one of the trucks yourself, right? All right, so that's what I mean by automate your business. Setting that thing up to a point where it can run smoothly, and a lot of the stuff can basically happen on its own. All right, so what's the first system, country CEO, that I need to have in place to be able to automate my business? I'm glad you asked. It's the work system. What's your system for obtaining work, for making sure that the trucks have something to do? You need to develop that system. What are you talking about, country CEO? Well, the work system needs to include such things as where you gonna get the work from. And I'm just gonna give you how you should answer these questions, right? What's your system for how you get to work? Let me give you my example. Lately, I've just pretty much locked in with this one company. They working me every day, and some of you already know day and night. Right now, it's the time of this video. Still day and night. All right. And so my work system right now, pretty much, it consists of really just this one company. All right. And so basically how their system works, they just send your email about 3:30 every day for the day work. And then by 10 o'clock in the morning, you have an email if you're going out that night, right? So my system basically is I get the email and then I send a text out to my drivers. So I'm involved in the work system as I should. I need to know where my drivers, where the jobs are going, right? Where the trucks are going. All right. And so I should be involved in the work system. But I take that text, forward it to the guys, the links where they're going, all of the good stuff that they need. Boom. They got what they need. All right, so I ain't got to talk to them no more tonight or this evening, right? They got what they need. They come here to my house, get in the trucks, go to work, boom, we're all good. All right, shouldn't hear from them unless there's an issue, a problem, or a question about something. I shouldn't even hear from them until that evening. Hey, we're on the way in, and I'll start getting texts about what time they got knocked off so I can record their time. All right, so the work system. You got to identify what's your work system, where you're getting it from, then how you going to communicate that to your drivers. What's your system for your work, right? Getting the work, then how you transfer that to your drivers. All right, let me add one more thing to that work system, and that is recording what we're doing on a daily basis, right? I write that down. I told you that they text their stuff. I got a tablet. Matter of fact, some of you have seen this old tablet before, and this is how we record what we do, right? All right, basic old notebook. that I basically write the date down, the truck number, the amount of money that was made based on the hours, the company I work for. All right, for each day, I total that up at the end of the week. Simply, this truck made this amount, this truck made that amount. Then I add up the total amount that the both trucks made for the week. I go back for payroll. All right. Well, that's under the workers. I'm getting ahead of myself, right? So that's your work system. All right. But now you got your workers system, or the system for your workers. To me, that involves payroll. That involves their personal responsibility toward that truck, what you expect out of them, right? All right, so you may have to put something in writing. Hey, these are the things I expect out of you as it relates to this truck. All right, I remember not too long ago I had a counseling with my little young driver. He had a fender bender. Nothing serious, nobody got hurt, but it was a learning experience for him. But I counseled with him. All right, so I'm teaching by counseling. I'm giving expectation by counseling, and I talked to him, about the fact that what do we do different in a situation like this next time, so it doesn't have that kind of thing. You got to tell people what you expect of them. So one of my methods of correction with my drivers is counseling, talking to them just like men, explaining to them, to get some understanding about what went wrong, why it went wrong, how do we correct it, and let's go forward from here. All right, so payroll, obviously communicating to the driver, this is what you make, this is when I pay, right? End of the year, I'm gonna give you your W-2, all right? We take taxes out, that kind of stuff. What's your system? All right, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that. See, it's gonna have to be a part 2 to this video too, so stay tuned. All right, and so, but what's your system for your workers as it relates to how they're gonna go to work? I told you on previously a few minutes ago about I text them for the work, so that's my system. I text them. I'll call them every now and again, but and sometimes because sometimes you're gonna get a dispatch that needs to be further explained. You can't explain it over no text. But it's easy. If I know they're going back to the same job tomorrow, I'll simply 7 o'clock, same thing tomorrow, right? That kind of stuff. So what's your system for how you're going to communicate with your drivers on what they're supposed to do? What's their personal responsibility? Correction when they've done something wrong or not the right way. You need to develop a system of consistency in how you do that, right? And if not, you're all over the place and you're inconsistent, right? And you need to be the one as the owner to establish order. So in so many words, not meaning this in a mean way, but I'm going to say it. But you need to basically show them how the cow going to eat the cabbage. That's Festus Hagen off of Gunsmoke. Y'all got that right. I love Gunsmoke. All right, but you need to kind of show them how the cow eat the cabbage, right? They're working for you. You need to lay out for them how things are going to go. And you do that by developing a system. All right, so with your workers, all right, a system of how them knowing when they go get paid, what their responsibility is as it relates to filling out tickets on the job so you can get paid. Their responsibility towards that truck, what you expect out of them as it relates to that truck, how they drive that truck, how they take care of that truck, all that kind of stuff. You got to have a system. And for me, that's counseling with them, communicate with them. There have been times I bought maintenance books and give to them, and they got to fill that maintenance book out every week. I've given them in forms in writing, hey, this is what I expect, blah, blah, blah. So develop your system of how you're going to communicate that to those guys, right? All right, so look, this is part 1 of how to automate your business. Didn't think it was going to take this long, but I'll come back and give you the other 2 systems you need to create for your business to be successful in part 2. Look, if this video has been valuable to you, hit the like, hit subscribe, share this video with someone about how to automate your business. Stay tuned for part 2.